going on, everybody? Skyline here with Southwest Missouri Basketball. We're here to draft the senior boys game for our All-Star Saturday, March 26th. We got really good roster, filled out here, and it's going to be headlined by, the two guys that's joining me right now. We got Seth Soden from Strafford and Tommy Pinegar from Greenwood. Two of the more notable guys, in the area. So, first off, thanks for taking a couple minutes to, jump on for a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you. Seth, we're going to start with you real quick. Just kind of introduce yourself. First, Seth Soden from Strafford. Just kind of give yourself a little brief introduction.
My name is Seth Soden. I go to Strafford. I've been there my whole life, and I love it there, and I'm just glad to be here. We had a pretty good season. We kind of started off slow, but got our guys healthy and got over sickness and stuff, and then we made it to quarterfinals and fell short, but it was a pretty good season. So,
and then across from Seth, we got Tommy Penninger from Greenwood. Welcome in, Tommy.
My name's Tommy Penninger. I've also been at Greenwood my whole life, and I do love it there too. But we actually got our season ended by this other guy down here. But, overall, I thought it was a decent season. But, I fell a little bit short.
So, Tommy, I'd hate myself for not asking. You've got a chance to play with, some really good ball players, the last couple of years. Obviously one of them, you're seeing on ESPN, a couple times a year with Aminu Muhammad. Just kind of talk about, kind of the talent that's been coming through Greenwood here in the last few years.
Playing with him has kind of been crazy. He's just very good. Everyone knows that, but he's a really good kid. And practicing with them and every day and playing with them for 3 years. It was great. I played with some other really good players too, and Grant Harper and Vic, Duri Naboya. Tanner Jones, Nick Burry, those are all great players. So
Nick Burry is going to be playing in our underclassmen game as well. Just kind of talk about just kind of how your roles changed, obviously with Grant and Vic and you leaving this after last season.
I think I probably had to become more of a leader this year. And, I shot it a little bit more than I used to last year. I was dribbling the ball more, handling the ball more. But I just knew I had to be more of a leader this year.
Sure thing. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the draft. I just want to explain, kind of the reasons behind why we're kind of doing things this way. I think you both played in our game a year ago, and it was kind of one of those that. We just kind of asked you to come play, and then you split up teams randomly. But no, we wanted to give you the opportunity to, choose who you get to play with. Regardless of if it's someone that you played with through AAU ball in the past, or some of these guys from way out east that maybe you never got a chance to play with. That's kind of the idea behind this. And once again, you guys are two of the more prominent figures in basketball in Southwest Missouri. So first off, congratulations on the honor of being named team captain. But now let's get ready for draft time. This is what we're all here for. So let's get it started. So, we had talked a little bit beforehand. Tommy, we're gonna let you have first pick since usually I let the smaller school go first, but you guys are in the same district, and you already said that you guys should be class 2, and like you mentioned, someone also on the Zoom chat, not me, ended your guys' season. So we'll give you first pick. You're on the clock.
Okay, give me a second. Let me get my list real quick.
I got mine right here.
I got my first pick, Garrett DeVault from Norwood.
Yeah, that is a heck of a pick, and that's a heck of a pick. He absolutely tore it up. All these last 4 years, and really put on a show in the Final Four through the last couple of days that we were up there covering. And led his boys to state championships. So definitely happy for him. Seth, you're up.
With my first pick, I'm going to take Lawson Beam from Skyline.
Another very good pick. He's one of my, he's one of my favorites in the area. I don't think that's kind of been it really hasn't been a secret. I've talked about him a lot in a lot of my writings about just how much fun he is to watch play. I know, Tommy, you got a chance to see him in action as well up at Wablo, and what was kind of a instant classic game up there. Tommy, back to you.
Jordan Andrews from there.
Gosh, dang it, bro.
And if Lawson Beam isn't my favorite player to watch in the area, it's Jordan Andrews. He had a fantastic season as well. Down east, so not a whole lot of people know about him, but definitely one of the best players in the area. Seth, back to you.
I'm gonna get Devin Carroll from Fairgrove.
Devin Carroll. We got all mid-lakes team getting getting made over there.
Right.
All righty, back to you, Tommy.
Still, I got Jordan, so I got to get his teammate. I got Gage. I got to get his teammate, Gage Pitts.
I told myself I wasn't gonna let that happen, but here we are.
Yeah, Gage Pitts, we know, really good, real nice shooter. He's really controlled Thayer's offense throughout the season. And as much as Seth is going with the mid lakes, Tommy's going out east as well with Norwood and a couple Thayer guys. Seth, back to you.
All right, I hope I pronounced this right. I'm gonna take from Neosho Caden Waters.
Hayden Myers, yeah, he is one that I kind of stumbled into. One of the very first games of the season that I was at. I went to Aurora and Neosho, and man, and I had to find out a little bit later on he was a moving from Florida, and just he dropped my jaw. So that's a excellent pick there, especially for the fourth round. So
that's right.
Tommy, back to you.
Still, I got to get big now. I got a lot of guards, so I'm gonna go with Gavin Davis from Willard.
We got our first. You can almost consider Neosho a big school. We got our first real big school player off the board, Gavin Davis. He was a beast on the boards all year long. He was one of those guys that I just call him kind of a workhorse. He'll get that really good on the offensive glass, and he'll get there for the easy putbacks. So we'll go back to Seth.
I'm gonna get Kyle Scarborough from Branson.
Kyle Scarborough. I didn't get a chance to see him a whole lot this year, but every time I see him, he just impresses me a little bit more and more. With his, he's athletic. He can shoot a little bit. Just all around good ball player. So we've got 4 picks in the book now. So to round up, Tommy's team here on the YouTube portion of the selection. Let's see who's the 5th pick for Team Pinagar.
So I'm getting good team chemistry right now. I'm getting Trey Pulford from Willard.
So Tommy taking a pair of teammates here in the first 5 picks, taking Jordan Andrews, Gage Pitts from Thayer, and Gavin Davis, Trey Pulford from Willard, and then you throw in Garrett DeVault, who was AAU teammates with Andrews and Pitts. So they'll be grateful for that as well. So let's round it up. Seth, you're on the clock for your fifth pick.
I'm gonna get Sam Moreland from Ashgrove.
Sam Moreland. Ashgrove's kind of been one of the cooler stories of this season. A couple of years ago, going from a 3-win team to a 23-win team this year, and a team that you guys got to see in the sectional round. And I'm sure you guys weren't looking forward to seeing that matchup. Coach Williamson has done a great job. He'll be coaching one of the underclassmen teams, I believe. I don't know. He's coaching one of the teams. I'll say that. But no, he's got something special brewing there in Ashgrove. So that's going to round out the first 5 picks of the senior game. So just going back through teams, Team Pinegar is going to be led by, Tommy Pinegar himself from Greenwood, and joining him is Garrett DeVault from Norwood, state champion. Third place, or a couple of third place finishers, Jordan Andrews and Gage Pitts from Thayer, and Gavin Davis and Trey Pulford from Willard. Looking over at Seth Soden's team out of Strafford, they're going to be led by Seth. And you got a couple of mid-lates rivals, per se, in the first couple of rounds. Lawson Beam from Skyline and Devin Carroll from Fairgrove. You added in Caden Waters from Neosho, Cal Scarborough from Branson, and Sam Moreland from Ashgrove. So, I got to ask, how you guys feeling about first half of your team so far?
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good too.
Yes.
It's going to be a great matchup, but I do want to hear from you guys, before we jump off of YouTube here. There's a lot of strategies that you could have came in with. You both said, that was one thing that you both said when we first got on. You got your strategies down, and you guys are ready to go. So I'm just interested to hear what those strategies were. Seth, we'll start with you.
Well, Lawson's been one of my best friends forever, so that's why I got him first, and I know he's pretty good too. And then Devin, I played with him this summer, so I mean we got chemistry and stuff. And then Caden, actually me and AK were talking last night, and he told me I got to get him, so I'm trusting AK on that one, and I know he's pretty good. So, and then Scarborough, I played with him this summer too, so that's more chemistry with me, him, and Devin. And then Sam Moreland, I've known him my whole life, and I know what I got with him. So I'm feeling pretty good.
So kind of going with, buddies and AAU connections. Tommy,
Yep.
What about you?
I knew my first pick was probably going to be Garrett. Just because, he just won state. So, being able to do that is already good enough. And then just to get Jordan Andrews and then get his teammate, Gage Pitts, those are 2 really good players, and we needed a board guy, and Gavin Davis is going to do that for us. He's going to be inside, and then I had to get my AU teammate Trey Pulford. That's my guy. So that was my strategy.
Well, once again, big thank you to you guys for joining us. We'll open it up, real quick here. Guys, got any final words before we jump off?
2 more weeks. I'm ready.
All right. Well, you want to be sure to see these 2 in action at one more time as high school athletes. March 26th at Baptist Bible College, rather. Yeah. I always get that confused. March 26th at BBC, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be a fantastic day of games. It's going to be capped off with this game right here between Seth Soden and Tommy Penninger. The nightcap starting at 7 o'clock, but we got underclassmen action in the morning, 3-point contests and dunk contests. They're after the underclassmen boys game between the senior girls. It's going to be a great day of basketball, and you guys will not want to miss it. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Tommy, for taking a little bit of time out of your Sunday to jump on with us. And we'll see you here in a couple weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us on.